Xenical, and here to show both sides of it are Dr. Robert Berkowitz, who's the medical director of Penn's Weight and Eating Disorders program, and also we have Kelly Bliss, who is a psychotherapist herself and is a weight activist. You basically say what? You should feel good whatever size you are?
What I say is that everybody of any size, whether you weigh 100 pounds or whether you weigh 300 pounds, should take good care of themselves, eat healthy, be active.
Yeah, but if you weigh 300 pounds, you can't be healthy.
You can eat healthy and be active no matter what you weigh. And I know that for a fact because I work with people who weigh 1, 2, 3, 500 pounds. They go to aerobic classes, they eat healthy, and they try to stop focusing on their weight. Because my experience as I treat people with eating disorders, watching your weight is not an action. It's an anxiety. Instead, I encourage people to focus on the behaviors of living healthy. And that's actually not an unusual. Many medical doctors are in the same point of view. The weight activism side of things says people are not lazy or slothful or any of the negative stereotypes just because they happen to be large.
What about the people that pop up in the Weight Watchers commercials on TV who say, I went from this to this? They did.
They did. I would love to see somebody follow those people 5 years later, because Weight Watchers has a similar statistic to all the diets out there, which is somewhere in the 90% of the people who have weight loss gain the weight back. Weight loss is not difficult. Weight maintenance at a low level is what's difficult.
Keeping it off.
Right.
Okay, let's get you in on this. Boy, is this something that hits home. Tracy, go ahead. You're on the air.
When you take like blood pressure medicine...
I'm sorry, you need to speak up just a tad.
When you take blood pressure medicine or other kind of medicine, how does it affect that?
Okay, first, good question. First of all, what is Xenical, doctor? Technically, where does it work?
Xenical is a new and interesting medication. It is a new class of compounds called a lipase inhibitor. The lipase is the enzyme in the intestines which digests fat. So it blocks that enzyme, so 30% of the ingested fat is no longer absorbed into the body. It's the first medicine that is so designed and is approved for long-term use.
Now, the side effects would be?
Well, most of the fat that you're going to eat is absorbed, but 30% stays in the gut, and so you're going to have fattier stools and more, perhaps more frequent need to pass those stools. And the first month or two, there are minor side effects, but generally it's well tolerated.
Okay, thanks for your question. Hi, Patty, you're on the air.
Yes, years ago I had a stomach stapling done. I don't eat very much because I always get sick from eating food. I drink, you know, like iced tea, things like that, because I can keep them down. I can't get around much because I'm almost 300 pounds. I have bad knees. Will this pill be good for me?
Will the pill be good for her? It's basically, that's the person it was designed for, right?
Sure, sure. It's possible it would be good for you. You know, there have not yet been studies done for people who have already lost weight with gastric stapling, and then we add Xenical or other medicines to their regimen. So I can't give you a clear answer. It may be worth a try if you talk with your own physician.
I know you want to respond, and we want to take more phone calls, too. And we will in just a moment. Don't go away. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking with Kelly Bliss and Dr. Robert Berkowitz about this new drug called Xenical. You wanted to make the point, what, Kelly?
Yes, I wanted to comment for Lillian. If you're eating a very, very low-fat diet, when you get hold of information on Xenical, what you'll find out is that it says that you should take Xenical with a meal that has fat content in it. If you're eating very, very low fat, then taking the Xenical with a meal is not actually in the patient prescription information. The second thing is, whether you're 300 pounds with bad knees or not, you can get moving and have a healthy lifestyle. I know because I work with people who have special needs just like yours. We have aerobic classes, we have whole rooms full of them. And I see people having 5 and 10% weight losses over the course of a year when they get active. And funny thing, that's exactly what Xenical does. No, it is not an American pill to get thin. It's to lose 5 to 10% of your weight. Hoffman-LaRoche says that clearly in their literature. So if you're a 200-pound person, as I am, then you could expect maybe to lose 10 to 20 pounds. You'll still be a chubby person. It doesn't make you thin, but it may affect your health.
Okay. Annie, hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I was wondering if this drug curbs your appetite as did the Fen-Phen program?
Yeah, it does not work in the brain. It does not affect appetite per se, as far as we know. It really is new in that it works in the intestines, and it's a different sort of medicine. Remember that this is a medicine that's going to be used with a comprehensive approach aimed at attaining a low-fat diet, regular moderate exercise, and behavior change.
Okay.
And there's a behavior modification component to this medication.
What is it?
If you eat more than 30% fat, you're going to have anal leakage, flatulence with discharge, all sorts of things that could really mess with your ability to function.
Kelly, all those people that were writing a note to themselves to call the doctor tomorrow, they're just scratching that right off the notepad.
Well, in particular, one of the thoughts is that it may end up having a behavior modification effect, that if you eat high fat and you have these side effects, that'll make you stop eating high fat. Although we have no idea how this particular behavior modification would go.
So in other words,
fair about this, the side effects are relatively modest when used appropriately, and people are sticking with their low-fat diet. And usually after a month or so, side effects are diminished. And remember, this is exciting in that there's now data on 2-year weight losses that are sustained. And not only that, but blood pressure decreases, cholesterol reduces, and in fact, for diabetics, there's diabetic control, which is not attained by other methods.
Okay, Carol, it's your turn. Go ahead.
I don't think people should take pills where not enough research has been done. Your long-term health could be very badly affected.
This medication is approved for lifetime use, but in all fairness, they did a longer study on this medication than on many other studies, on many other medications. They did a 2-year study, but something that's worth noticing, people lost weight with Xenical, more weight than with diet and exercise alone, and they lost weight, and then at week 33, the weight began to creep up, and then the 2-year study ended. At the end of this, Xenical was still lower than people on diet and exercise alone, but the weight increase had already started. From week 33 to the end of the 2-year study, the slope of this line is an increasing slope. So I'm not sure, and I don't think, that this necessarily says that you will not regain the weight with Xenical. It says they didn't regain it all in the 2 years that they studied.
Okay. Donna, you're on. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I know you said that with the diabetic and it would lower also your blood pressure and your cholesterol, but while you're taking it, does it have any effect where it will increase your blood pressure, whereas some diet pills do?
Well, one of the exciting things about this medicine is it does not increase blood pressure because it doesn't really get into your body. Most of the drug, 99.5% of the drug, stays in your gut. So it's not absorbed, and it should not increase your blood pressure at all, and that's very exciting.
Okay. Is it going to be like Viagra? Like a buck a pill, $1.50 a pill?
I don't know how it's priced. It'll probably be priced similar to, what Meridia's priced.
The research that I saw said on the Hoffman-LaRoche website said that it was about $1 a pill. You're supposed to take with each meal. So if you eat 3 meals a day, that's $3 a day. That's $99 a month for the rest of your life in order to maintain the 5 to 10% weight loss.
Let me see if we can squeeze in another call. Alita, hi, you're on.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Yes, I wanted to ask the question, could this drug help a person who eats very little, especially low cholesterol and low sodium diet, but I'm still very, very heavy? And I was wondering, would this help a person, because I don't know why I eat a whole lot, but I'm still 175 pounds.
Yeah, I would say that this is exactly the kind of person who this medicine, in fact, could help, because it's going to lower the amount of fat that's absorbed into your body, even on a low-fat diet.
Okay, thanks a lot. And, Doctor, you're saying, in essence, in so many words, don't take the pill right before you're going to get stuck in traffic on the Walt Whitman Bridge.
Right.
Okay.